So y'all, this filter's doing a little too much, but anywho, that's not why I came here. I don't do a lot of like the talking thing, but and I'm not gonna tell y'all about the movie Straw. Like I'm not gonna give y'all too many details. But I had to say this. Um, that movie wasn't just what y'all saw. The end is what made me kind of have a panic attack. Like, for real. Like, I literally had to calm down. No lie. Like, that brought so many emotional feelings, issues, trauma out of me that it was not even funny. Now, personally, I haven't physically lost a child, but I have to say this, and I gotta hold my tears back. And I try not to speak on this because damage control just comes out of every time I do this. But anywho, I don't even think I should do this. Y'all, I'm gonna use the character's name like in first, like I know them, but I'm gonna get on with it. I'm gonna get on with it. So Janaya snapping. If you know me, you know me. A little psychology in me, but that was so much the trauma, like just a repeated cycle of black trauma, like the reality detaching. So many families have so many unresolved generational trauma. Like I fed into that so deeply. Like unhealed wounds. And I always say, my motto, don't nobody take this. I wish I could stamp it. And if anybody ever said it before, but I've always said this since I was young, studied psychology, like unwound, like really like unhealed wounds, they don't fade. They fester. They fester. That whole cycle of stories of black trauma. And then when grief, like that's really what I wanted to talk about, grief. When grief meet pressure, no support. Like some people think they support, you just talking. You just talking. I'm not going in there. I'm not going down that road. I'm about to take it somewhere else. But grief meet pressure with no support. She had no support. Okay? That was very clear. But her snapping, I just felt like it was about emotional survival. Like that whole emotional survival. Despite, I'm not going to tell the story, despite the phone call, if you know, you know. If you watched it, you know. Despite the phone call and us seeing that phone call, like, we like, what? What? That's emotional survival. That's what happened when grief goes unspoken, unsupported, and unresolved. And nobody take this personal. Anybody that's in my family know what I'm talking about. Anybody, like, don't come for me, I won't come for you. But when grief goes unspoken, unsupported, and unresolved, it's emotional survival. It's just pain, absence of emotional space. Can't even process the pain. Like, this getting me into a segue that nobody could ever fathom, could ever understand. And that was, baby, I gotta say a little bit, but what the old lady said, like, baby, just know that if you doing bad, somebody doing worse. And we hear that all the time. But I'm selfish. I'm selfish in the sense of I can identify that there is worse out there. But when you so good to people, and I'm taking this a whole nother avenue. So that was that. But that part, like, I'm just triggered, y'all. Okay? But that part was like, I don't like this filter, but I'm gonna keep it going. But that part was just like, yeah, I'm selfish. And when you're a good person, when you do good by people, when you don't ask nobody for nothing, and not purposely, like, I don't ask nobody for nothing because I'm ID. No. I know how to spell independent. I just stop. But anyway, sad that you gotta say little stuff like that when you're on the internet. But anyway, um, like, not that I don't ask nobody for nothing because I don't. Like, it's just I'm blessed. When I ain't got it, I got it. When y'all finna have me preaching, I'm about to cry. That straw did something to me, and I've always been on the Tyler Perry way, but I do be like, okay, Tyler, we tired of seeing that. Oh, like, but look at Tupac got the glasses on. Listen, he got the filter on. Oh, anyway, I gotta stop this because I don't sidebar this so much. But y'all, I need a drink of wine. I might need some liquor. The liquor, the real liquor. I'm so triggered. I am triggered. I think this, y'all know what? I think this story just inspired me. And not to bash nobody, bad mouth nobody. I mean, this real 10-minute video finna be 10 minutes. I did not intend for it to do. I said, let me get on here and say this. But I hope somebody catch what I'm saying. Like, black people. Mm, mm. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm finna do something real big. I'm finna unleash this brain of mine. Like, I don't know if people know me for real or whatever. And if you don't, you about to get to know me. Because this Gemini, this sister, I have so much to release. And not even trauma in a like, oh, we all got, I have trauma. But I am, I have grown so much to the point where, never mind. Y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned.